Well, it's done. Liverpool have won the Premier League. They've done it by thrashing Tottenham 5-1 in the match last night. They've sealed the Premier League title for themselves, and they've done it in style. And it has been, a suitable victory, one which marks the way that they have played the entire Premier League season. People have said that Liverpool had it easy because City had a horrible season. Arsenal, because of injuries and in the final third, being more focused on the Champions League, didn't really push them. But honestly, if you look at their points total, they've already reached 82. They've wrapped up the title in 34 matches. They might go on to win or end the season on a maximum of 94 points. And honestly, that's one of the highest points tallies in Premier League for the winners. So don't think it's really fair for anyone to say that those were the main reasons that they won the title. Sure, those could be contributing factors, but Liverpool on their own have had an amazing season. They've pushed hard, they've played really good football, and even though it pains me that Arsenal were not able to push in the Premier League as much as they did in the last two seasons, you have to hand it to Liverpool, man. They just played phenomenally well. I'm not going to get into the VAR decisions and refereeing decisions and all of that. Those things happen on the pitch. They happen with all clubs. I don't really want to get into that controversy, and I don't think it's fair to add that to Liverpool's Premier League victory. They deserve the title, and by all means they do. They've played, like I said, they've played fantastic football. Salah has had a phenomenal season. I mean, if you watch their matches, the way he has played, he's been on a different level. He's been a man possessed. He's been on a mission. I think he has been a brilliant driving force for them up top. He is a main factor. He's the main engine, I would say, in Premier League. In Liverpool winning the Premier League, no doubt. He's had 46 goal contributions in the season so far. He's had 18 assists. That's just two behind Thierry Henry's record of 20 in a single season. I think Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. And he's had 28 goals so far. And his total record of goal involvements of 46 is just behind, Alan Shearer and Andy Cole from back in the 90s. They've both had a record of 47. There's still 4 games to go. So it's quite plausible that Salah is going to end with the record for the most goal involvements in a single season in the Premier League. And honestly, again, like I said, it would be well deserved. He's extended his contract also at Liverpool, so that's going to be a sort of a added bonus for all the Reds fans this season. And I mean, nothing but applause for them. Arne Slot has done a fantastic job. He's joined an elite list of managers in being able to win the Premier League in their first season. I think he's joined the likes of Jose Mourinho for Chelsea, Carlo Ancelotti for Chelsea, and then also Manuel Pellegrini for Manchester City. So very elite list of managers that he's joined, and again, I'll say well deserved. And he's kept them hungry, he's kept them energized. They've played clinical football. Just had one dip throughout the season where they went out in the Champions League in the round of 16, and they lost the final of the Carabao Cup to Newcastle, which affected their Premier League games, 1 or 2 Premier League games during that time. But other than that, they've just not let go. And I mean, the way they've played yesterday, they thrashed Tottenham 5-1. Not that Tottenham have had a great season, they've been playing horrible football themselves, but I mean, just wrapping up the Premier League in that dominant style is just what their season has been about in the Premier League, at least. But they've done well in other competitions as well. I mean, the final of the Carabao Cup, as I said, round of 16 in the Champions League. So it's been a good season for Liverpool. Arne Slot has done well. He's carried on the great work that Jurgen Klopp did with Liverpool over the past 8 to 9 years, and he's continued that transformation. He's continued that good work, imprinted his own style on it, and gotten the Reds over the finish line in the Premier League. Let's talk about City. Yeah, City have had a horrible season. They've just not been up there for whatever reasons. They've just not played their best football, and they were out of it pretty much a couple of months back already. Arsenal had a bad season because of bad season in the sense that they were not able to push Liverpool the same way they did in the last two seasons. They pushed City almost till the last day, and they've not been able to do that because of injuries. Again, a lot of injuries at different points in time during the season. Plus, they missed a trick in the summers as well as in the winters by not signing an out-and-out attacker. That's something that, unfortunately for Arsenal, we're missing. Sure, we made up the goals. We've been getting the goals this season as well, slightly lower on that side because of, again, like I said, injuries to a lot of our forwards at different points in time. But we got the goals last season also and before that as well. But having a clinical striker up front is something that we've missed at various points at various games in the season, where we needed someone to get us 3 points or to get us to a draw. And yeah, that's something that we sorely missed. And then I think in the final third, and rightly so, Arsenal have been a bit more focused on the Champions League. I mean, come on, first semi-final in 15 years. They're going to face PSG. We need to keep focused on that. So yeah, that was Arsenal's Premier League story. So huge congratulations to Liverpool. Great season for them. All accolades, well deserved. Salah himself, like I said, has had a phenomenal season, amazing form that he's been in, and Arne Slot as well. I mean, take a bow for all the Liverpool team, and congratulations to the team and the fans. For fellow Gooners, need to rebuild in the summer. Not rebuild, but need to build on in the summer. Let's get a striker in, hopefully, and then we can come back stronger. City's going to come back stronger next season as well. Liverpool will stay strong. So it's not going to be easy, but we need to also continue being in the top, continue pushing for the Premier League title. And one of the ways we can do that is to ensure we get a out-and-out striker in the summer. But that's for later. For now, let's focus on the semi-final against PSG. First semi-final in 15 years. Like I said, they're going to come to the Emirates first. Hopefully we can make the most of it. Then go to Paris and hopefully maintain that good showing from the home leg if we do have that, and go on to the finals where possibly we may be able to face Barcelona in what would be our only our second final appearance if we make it there. It would be against the same opponents as the first time we went to the final. And the women's team in the Women's Champions League, it's already Arsenal and Barcelona in the final, by the way. So that would truly be amazing to see in the Champions League this season. Both men's and women's, it's the same teams fighting it out in Europe. Would be fantastic. And all the best to our team for that. Let's go Gunners. Let's make sure we focus on PSG and get the job done.